Hey, good morning. Good to be back with you. You know, one of the rewarding things about doing what I do in terms of executive coaching and working with people is to see them grow and develop at work and gain confidence and improve their leadership. And 99% of the time, they want to do the same thing at home. They want to develop and grow in their personal lives. Maybe it's just losing a little weight. Maybe it's the idea of more exercise, better nutrition, spending more time with family, just being a better man or woman personally and professionally. It's incredibly rewarding. And so as I look at this, obviously it's the good habits that these people develop that allow them to do the positive things that they're doing in their life. And I'm absolutely fascinated about people's, behavioral change and habits and good habits and how we create these things. And you probably have heard me talk about the idea of the power of 1%, getting 1% better today to the power of 365 days a year is a 37% increase. So just tiny little gains each day, 1% better each day. At the end of the year, it can just be a tidal wave of change and the development of a really good habit that allows you to do the things that you want to do. I would also encourage you to go online. Look up a guy on YouTube, BJ Fogg, a wonderful psychologist out of Stanford, and he talks about the idea of tiny gains or tiny habits. And about a year ago, I came across him, and I love to exercise, but I was not exercising consistently every day. And I wanted to do something every day, whether it was walking or stretching, weights, whatever it was. I enjoy the workout, but I wasn't getting them in every day. And so as I walked down to my office every day, there's a wall right there, and I posted a calendar, and I thought I would try this. So the trigger is just seeing this calendar, and then the idea of being able to put an X through that day that I did something in terms of exercise, and it would be three things. I have a treadmill right outside my office. I have these stretching bands and a mat on the floor, and I had to either stretch or work with the bands or get on that treadmill and only do something for 5 minutes. And I thought, I'm going to test this idea out of tiny little gains or tiny little habits, each day. And I'll tell you what, it worked. It worked. And there are days that you can see on here that I would miss, but I'd just get back in there the next day. I'd walk by that calendar and I'd see those X's, and I just got the idea, not some obsessive thing, but I want to be able to put that X up there and know that I went down there and I did something. Well, invariably, when you go down and you start stretching or you get on that treadmill, I always do something a little bit more, of course, than 5 minutes. And, really feel good about that. Over a year, as you can see, I start to really build the confidence up, and those X's start to mount up, and the good habit starts to get ingrained, and you feel pretty darn confident about that. So just an idea wanted to share with you. Go online, look up BJ Fogg out of Stanford University, an incredible psychologist, smart guy, and his little thing about tiny habits. Thanks. Hey, Pete Kunk, Built to Lead. See you next week.